All right. Hope everyone liked those chill vibes brought to you by Ron Galinas. Really dig his stuff, and big shout out to him making it copyright free. I have an echo. That should fix it. Sorry about that. So, hope everyone's doing all right today, and big shout out to everyone in YouTube land. Today we're gonna kick it old school. Want to do Retro Tuesdays, and my mic to sound has a weird delay. This is making it hard to talk. I'm not gonna lie, but we're gonna press forward and hope. Hey, Twitch chat, how badly is it affecting you? You know, if it's not one thing, it's another. Oh well, that seems to have fixed it. But yeah, so want to do Retro Tuesdays. The original idea was Throwback Thursdays, but Thursday happens to be my day off here in New York. So we're going to do Throwback Tuesdays. The alliteration doesn't work quite as well, but here we are. Playing Donkey Kong Country for the Super Nintendo. Absolutely love this game. Classic. Great sprite work, great sound work. Wait, Wednesday. Well, unfortunately, I have staff meeting on Wednesday, and so I can't stream. Yeah, the thing is with a lot of these older games, they were designed to be on an older, like a CRT. And so a lot of the crunchiness would actually be blurred out by the scan lines. So if you squint, you can kind of do an approximation of what that would look like, and it's way less crunchy than you think, but it looks jarring at first because you're like, wow, this looks way worse than I remember. Let's go ahead and get started, though. Jungle hijinks. Big Monkey wants his banana. Or not. So, fun fact: this the track for this opening level, the composer at the time. Oh, whoops! About to jump. The composer David Weiss, Rare had approached him and asked him to produce samples of something jungly sounding. Oh, I am not doing so hot today. I need to either pay attention to what I'm saying or what I'm playing, I think. And I'm going to pay attention to what I'm saying because I think that's more important here. But anyway, David Weiss was approached, and they asked him, it's like, hey, can you make something jungly sounding? So he made 3 different tracks. And then what they did is they liked them so much that A, they offered him a job, and B, they just mashed all 3 together into a single track for this level and called it a day. Oops. That was actually almost impressive. How y'all doing today in Twitch chat? I may have played this game a time or two. I know where a lot of the secrets. I don't know where everything is. You can get 101%, but strange day at work. But boss brought it into the pie. The pie is very good. It makes up for a lot of things. For those who don't know, the pie is a pizzeria in Salt Lake City. Very good, very large pieces of pizza. Get back here, you armadillo. Best pizza in Utah? I mean, that's debatable, but it is very good. Yeah, anything that's bad for the body is good for the soul when it comes to food, I think. Of course, we're gonna have to get you out here to New York, Step Zero, and get you eating some New York slices. How much of this is muscle memory? Way more than I wish to admit. Like I did say yesterday, I could do the first level, the second game, blindfolded at one point in college. Am I completing this game this stream? We'll see. It takes about an hour and a half on a good day. I'm certainly no speedrunner. I'm sure they can do it in like 15 minutes, especially with the wrong warps. But we'll see. If I do finish it today, that's what the second game's for. If I finish that one, that's what the third one's for. $1.50 pizza just doesn't have the same ring to it as dollar pizza. That is unfortunate, Chuck. One of the best tracks. I like how calm and soothing this track is, because the later water levels are insanely difficult. But you have the nice music and it just calms you down. Oh, shoot. So all of the animal companions. Speedrun record for DKC all 30 is 30 minutes 40 seconds. 80% is 7 minutes. That sounds about right. Crazy speedrunners. So I like that all the animal companions have interesting names. The swordfish here is called On Guard. The ostrich is Espresso with an X. The Rhino is Rambi. Wonder where they got that name from. The frog is Winky. I think that's all of them in this game. In the second one, there's also a spider. I think that's the only unique one. I'm forgetting now. In the third one, there's an elephant. Alright, get ready to skip half this level. That's the wrong spot. Oh well. I forgot where it was. Inasmuch as I've played this game many times, this beginning area is honestly one of the toughest to me. Just like that. I didn't need to fire there. Oh well. Dingo's fetid kidneys. So here's a question for you, Chuck and Paul Book. What's your favorite slice here in Midtown? What's your go-to pizza place? I'm looking for Rex. Okay, Sacco's is very good. You think buffalo chicken's a weird slice? I think that's actually become pretty normal in pizza land. There's this place in DC, it's called And Pizza, but it's stylized with an ampersand. Love their pizzas. They used to have one called The Farmer's Daughter. It was spicy tomato sauce, sausage, spinach, mozzarella, and a cracked egg on it that would become fried, and then finished off with some Parmesan and a spicy pepper sauce. Fantastic. And they were like personal sized pizzas. They were great. Like, yeah, fried egg is way better than it has any right to be on a lot of foods. I mean, like, put it on a burger, put it on a pizza. Also, I just crushed a giant beaver with a giant banana. Perfectly normal Tuesday. Put a fried egg on a big banana. Here's Winky the Frog. Who does have some weird collision physics. But get ready for the bonus levels. So the bonus level, you want to collect as many of the symbol of the animal friend you're playing as. You get a 1-up for every 100 you collect. But the big secret is that there's a hidden multiplier in the level, where it will multiply whatever you currently have. So you just barely flap up and over here, get the giant one, times 2. Boom, we're at 500. Of course, it's not like we're going to need this many lives, he says, full of hubris before he dies repeatedly in the later levels. Yeah, no, it actually... So, because this game is old enough, the only way to know what the story is to read the manual. And in the manual, it explains that King K. Rool and his band of baddies came along and stole Kong's banana hoard. And so that is why now we are venturing to fight them all and to make it to Captain K. Rool the pirate and get our bananas back. And they've left a literal trail of bananas. Shoot. King K. Rool? Yeah, he's he's more of a pirate in the second one, but he's on a pirate ship in this one too. So he's like king of pirates, I guess? I don't know. He's a giant crocodile fighting a monkey over bananas. I think we may be thinking too much about the story. Whoop. I looked at Chad at the wrong moment. Well, Yar Har and Phil Yee, he is a pirate. I need concentration mode. I can't look at chat right now. Barely made that one. Rudest enemy in the game. Hey, ain't no shame in using a reverse function on an emulator. Play the game you want, the way you want to. Oop. Almost ran straight into that Stinger. That's their name. It's literally just Stinger spelled with a Z. But yeah, the minecart levels... Oh, the minecart levels are particularly infamous. It gets really weird in a later one where instead of jumping with the minecart, you jump out of the minecart. There we go. See, Winky's physics are weird. He has a big hitbox, but what his actual like ground hitbox is and what hits the ground, where you can jump from. Ugh. Quarter munching games. Let's not design games for fun. Let's design games to take quarters from children. Ethical business practices. Again, I wasn't paying attention. Oh well, you don't need to do anything in the bonus levels. You need to visit all of them to get 101%, but again, I'm not going to bother getting 101%. And yes, of course, it's 101. Oh, flashing lights warning with this level to folks. I know it's a little late, sorry, but, you know, do what you need to if you're sensitive to that sort of thing. Oops. Did I say microtransactions and gacha pulls? No. No, I will not play Genshin Impact on the stream. I do not support those business practices. I'm looking at you, Fortnite. You're particularly bad and predatory on children. I love their little dance. Since we haven't done it yet, let's save the game at Candy's save point. Just ostensibly Kong's girlfriend in lore. Don't know why she's able to stand completely upright and has to wear a one-piece bathing suit, but you know. No, I would not spend $100 on loot boxes. The only loot boxes I buy are magic boosters, and those at least get me physical cards. Oops, I fell. I don't buy boosters in Arena, except when I'm drafting, and even then I have spent $0 on Arena. Alright, let's go to a fish level. So Enguarde actually doesn't have... Well, he does have a bonus area, but he also has these secret hidden areas with densely packed tokens at the cardinal directions. A lot of tires haven't seen a single car. I mean... There's either a joke about monkeys enjoying playing in tires, or this is all some sort of post-apocalyptic nightmare. Por qué no los dos? Tires are relics of the ancient times. This is actually, to me, one of the hardest secrets to get. You can get Winky the Frog here, because you've noticed can jump on the wasps very well. So you need to get the tire on that, but you can't let it go away too far because then it'll despawn because old games. Well, that Winky just got yeeted out of existence. I mean, I guess this is the perfect game if you have a Muppet phobia. You can just take unkind revenge on all the Muppet-like enemies. Necky's nuts. This game was made in the 90s, complete with a 90s sense of humor. Alright, if you look on the left, you'll see the pirate ship. That's our ultimate goal. King K. Rool's ship. Oops. You're welcome for getting Gilbert and Sullivan stuck in your head. Consider that an added bonus feature of Let Us Play. Ah, dingo's fetid kidneys. If you can do that enough times, they'll each spit out a 1-up. Of course, I'm at 30 plus lives, so I don't know how much I really need. So the vultures are Necky and Necky Jr. The small ones are the junior, of course. Oops. I always thought that the Neckies, they're throwing out coconuts, but I always thought they looked like Cocoa Puffs. It's the principle of getting it. Well, my favorite principle is this. I'm going to walk to the left, and this door is going to break from the right. God bless hitboxes. Nah. Not quite. Treetop Town. Totally not the Ewok village from Endor. I didn't mean to hit fire there. Finger slipped on... Because I'm holding down the run button the entire time. But the finger accidentally slipped off. And the cannons fire with whatever face button you hit. You know, I've heard of the Ewoks show, and I know it's on Disney+. That's about as close as I've gotten to it, and I think I'm okay with that. Who needs timing when you can just jump over the barrel? Ooh, banana. I'm so thankful they have that forgiveness barrel hidden there. I don't have the end, so I don't need the G anyway. Also, shout out to Rare for the animations in this game. Like, if you didn't know this, the models were designed with a supercomputer because, you know, in the early 90s, that's what you needed to do anything, really. But these were all rendered in CG, and then essentially a picture was taken for each animation frame and converted into a sprite that would be used. But that's how they achieved the pseudo 3D look of the sprites. But they did a great job with fluid and characteristic animations. I mean, like this duck. Oh yeah, I mean, you could probably render and animate these models on your smartphone. But there was actually a really cheesy, like 30-minute VHS special that was bundled with the game, I think, or was mailed out. I forget exactly how. But it was like a behind-the-scenes thing, and find it on YouTube. It's like one of the most 90s things you'll watch. From the clothes to the conversations to the editing. It is totally radical. And probably tubular to boot. Beavers and giant stone wheels are chasing me. Again, perfectly normal Tuesday. I didn't see what you said, Paul Books, but I did just glance over and all I saw was the word possum, so I'm very curious. It's just a buff possum. Ramby. The buff possum. I'd probably buy that children's book for my nieces and nephews. Nieces and nephew? Yeah, nieces and nephew. I know how to collectively refer to my nieces and nephew. I promise. Kneeblings. Step 0, your Kneeblings comment caused me to fall off. I can't take responsibility for my actions. I'm the streamer. It's chat's fault. No, I didn't think you really would be sorry, and I'm not upset. In fact, well done. Well done. What's funny is I keep failing on a perfectly normal jump. It's literally all I had to do was grab that rope. Orang-Utang gang. So these enemies, if I remember correctly, they're called orangutan Kongs, and they are considered part of the Kong family, but are like black sheep. Now Espresso, as useful as she is at running and flying, she can't actually jump on top of enemies. So you have to be really careful with her. But she can run over them if they're short enough. I don't know what the Library of the Unseen is, and I'm not sure I want to know why they're ashamed of orangutans. And that's a sentence I never thought I'd say as a priest, but here we are. Hold on, I'll read your comment after I finish swimming through shark-infested waters. I really should give Discworld another try. Why did I do that? Dingo's fetid kidneys. I feel like an Unseen University isn't very effective. Like, how do they advertise their presence? I could definitely see the Breath of the Wild hitboxes. I could definitely see the Breath of the Wild comparison to the music track, to the water track here. It's got that etherealness that a lot of Botchwa's music tracks do as well. Yeah. I don't know how I survived that one. Not gonna lie. High frames were very friendly to me there. Oh, come on. So my office chair is actually slightly broken and just will slowly sink down. Alright. Next boss. The Bumblebee Rumble. So the rules are two superstars start in the ring, and every 90 seconds a new superstar will enter the ring. Superstars are eliminated by going over the top rope, and their feet have to touch, both feet have to touch the floor. At the end of all 30 contestants, the last person standing is the winner. That's how a Rumble works, right? Hashtag wrestling jokes. Give DK the ladder. What's this surprise entrance from the corner of this Hell in a Cell match for Money in the Bank? Well, the Money in the Bank is the ladder match. Anyway. I think DK would be a good wrestler. Probably be able to suplex Brock Lesnar. Slowest moving vulture ever. And I know Vince McMahon is out of the company, thank God, but he would definitely be all over Donkey Kong because of his size. Be like, oh, what a big monkey. I like how they give you that barrel and design it in a way where they expect you to fall off with it. I just realized this level's probably gonna look terrible on the bitrate, but... How they achieve this snow effect is actually really cool to me. It's actually... Dingo's fed kidneys. Because the Super Nintendo could allow for multiple layers, basically each one of these is a different background layer, just animated to move, thanks to the various modes, including Mode 7 of the Super Nintendo. And by layering so many snow backgrounds, it looks like a genuine snowstorm. Ooh! Barely made that. You have no idea what Mode 7 is. That's fair. Most people have no idea what Mode 7 actually is. Oh! Hashtag did not know about that barrel. Legitimately, in all my years, I've never known about that. So Mode 7 is... So there are technically 8 modes, 0 through 7, that allow for augmentation of a background. Mode 0 is just a normal background like this. Mode 7 is one that allows for the zooming and rotation and modulation of a background. So that's how you can get like a pseudo 3D ground effect. So like on Mario Kart. Mario Kart's a great example of it. You know, the track takes up the lower half of the screen and it looks like your sprite is on top of the ground. Well, that's because of Mode 7. Ice physics. 90s platformers. Every game needed a level with ice physics. Actually want that barrel for down there, but oh well. I always like the design of this level, the ropes that auto-slide you up or down based on what color they are. Plus you can do some really janky things with them. This is one of my favorite examples of said janky things. You're supposed to ride this one over and then climb between the two, but you can just jump, jump, jump. I keep leaping off when the ladder isn't there, or the rope isn't there, and I get very lucky every time, but it's gonna come back and bite me in the butt later in this level, I guarantee it. Good. Oh yeah, this level. Just gotta outrun the octopus. No danger in that, right? Well, not every animal. You know, the frog and the rhino slash opossum, the ostrich. You know, there's like 4 things helping Donkey Kong. It's just most things are against him. I mean, it is a union rising up against their oppressive master, so, you know. Donkey Kong is the 1%. He is the bourgeoisie. Hold on, I have to read this out loud. Deuteronomy 32:35 states, "It is mine to avenge, I will repay. In due time their foot will slip, their day of disaster is near, and their doom rushes upon them." St. Paul quotes this in Romans 12, and again in Hebrews 10. Well, St. Paul didn't actually write Hebrews, but anyway. Would I say that DK's quest to reacquire his bananas is just in the eyes of the Lord, or is he losing sight of the inherent value of his foes, rats, octopuses, weird lizards, etc.? So I think one principle is Donkey Kong does have the right to eat, and therefore has the right to acquire, and does have the right of private property. So his private property has been taken. If we want to apply sort of just war theory, he is allowed to defend himself and thereby his property, according to church teaching. But, you know, maybe a more morally upright response would be to do something of a pacifist run, to not be destroying everything he comes across. A monkey apiece would not walk DK's path. No, and what's worse is he's teaching his young nephew Diddy Kong all of this by bringing him along, saying, You must follow in my footsteps. I mean, King K. Rool has stolen his private property and brought a literal entire army against him. And DK and Diddy are holding their own as just 2 dudes. It's pretty impressive in its own right. You know, maybe Donkey Kong should have taken King K. Rool to court, you know, sued him, I'm like, hey, I just took my bananas. Judge, make him give back my bananas. I don't know if St. Augustine wrote anything on how many bananas are enough bananas. He only has 2 mouths to feed. Then again, maybe this was his life-saving. So he actually has a third mouth to feed. Cranky Kong. 4 mouths, his girlfriend as well. So Cranky Kong here, who will give you advice and also berate you, is canonically the Donkey Kong from the original Donkey Kong arcade games, and is the grandfather of the new Donkey Kong, who's also the Donkey Kong Jr. from the arcade games, but somehow there's a generation in there missing. It gets weird. Don't ask me about it. But, yeah, I mean, he's got mouths to feed. He's got to prepare for the winter. Look how cold it is here on the mountain. It must get this cold. Oh, also bright flashing light warning with this level. And the thing is, this is all on Donkey Kong's island still. Like, Donkey Kong, again, in using Just War theory, is defending his homeland and responding with, word isn't appropriate, but equal measures, I guess. It tanks a donkey village. I think it would be a Kong village, but sure. I mostly just don't want to say the phrase donkey village too much. Donkey Village is up. Donkey Village's primary export is wasp juice. Would that make him the Knight of Faith in Kierkegaard's eyes? No, because I think Kierkegaard would see him as being too covered in hair, too hirsute to be. Oh, dingoes fed to kidneys. So a nice little piece of game design is these big blue enemies. If Diddy jumps on them or rolls into them, it does nothing. Because he's so much lighter than Donkey Kong. Oh, look, I keep running into that one. Donkey Kong can jump on top of them just fine, though. So some nice... Oh my goodness, I cannot make it past this point. And the exit is right past that. But now I kind of want to write a paper based around this and the application of the Just War principle and Catholic social teaching on property. It's a good thing I'm too busy to do that. All right, 39%, which means we're really more like 70% of the way through the game. Probably more like 60. Because we've got 2 more worlds after this, and then the final boss. Because we've, the Monkey Mines and, Kremling Industries. Which... Again, totally rude of King K. Rool to set up a whole industrial complex on the middle of Donkey Kong's island without paying rent or anything. It's just like, I'm gonna set up this massive space that spews out toxic chemicals. And I'm just gonna jump off the edge. And that is not the edge of glory. Ah! Okay, maybe I won't grab Winky this time because Winky's interaction with the tires is weird. Also, these monkeys can defy physics. You roll off an edge, and then you can jump. Which I guess raises the question, why don't they use their physics-defying powers more to save the day? I jumped. I got greedy. See? You get greedy and you get punished. Man, it's a good thing you don't have to be good at video games to become a streamer. Oh no, I messed up. I know this does change everything. There's hope for people like you and me. Really naughty Beaver. We're totally not just recoloring and reusing a sprite. Creme Croc Industries. See, look at all this pollution that King K. Rool's producing. And he's already a king, like... While we're at it. Don't mind me, just a monkey with my barrel. I'm in the zone, chat. I'm focusing. I think that's the first time I've beaten that level on a single try in a while. If ever. Oh, I'm sorry, Donkey Kong. Are we boring you by being on a platform? I slipped. I looked over at the wrong moment. So I know it's only a Tuesday, but does anyone have any fun plans for the night? Fun dinner lined up, meeting up with friends, just chilling and vibing. Oh my gosh, it's already nano season? It's wild. How is it November next month? It's just not right. Paul's book, Cooking Chicken. Are you cooking your chicken in any particular way, or is it just like pure boiled chicken breast and nothing else? Shoot. Ah. I even knew that was coming. See, that's where having Diddy in front, he's too small and can't take out that enemy. Well, I was trying to switch Diddy and Donkey, so I guess that works. I like how that one threatens to fall off on you and then just... There we go. Now I got through that one. They did that on purpose. Oh, there's a way to jump to that rope on the left. Whoa! I almost did it again! These are the riveting noises you come to expect from me already, and this is the second stream ever. I'm not falling for it, game! I almost fell for it anyway. Surprised chat hasn't killed me more often. Chat kills me. Oops. Okay, fine game, I'll fall for it. But only if you give me monkey. And now we get to the elevator part of the title of the level. Ah. Stupid Nick. Ow! Oh, sniped by the wasp. He's upset about our wasp juice comments of yesterday. I'm not sure what happened there other than to call it physics. Keep rushing off too soon for those. You need to slow down. Because unfortunately these elevators are on very local timers, not global, so they only start spawning when you get close, so even though there should, by their rhythm, be one below it, tried landing next to him so I could roll into him. Because Diddy can take these guys out by rolling in them. No, so they expanded on the difference of the two Kongs in the second game, because in the second one you play as Diddy and Trixie, who are the same size, so they have the same impediments of trying to take out larger enemies, but Trixie has the floating ability, and Diddy is a little more sprightly in his jumps. I'm going to try and take this barrel with me. There we go. And then they made the ability to throw your partner critical in the second game to beating it. I ducked. In this game, it's mostly the weight thing, and that Diddy has better acceleration on his roll. And then in the third game, you play as Trixie and Kitty? Yeah, Kitty Kong. And they go back to like the light and heavyweight distinction. Kitty's quite buff and large. But again, a little slower. The second is definitely my favorite in the trilogy. And just overall, as they've made more Donkey Kong Country games. 3 just really disappoints me because it does some really cool things with the open world level design between levels. Oh yeah, Donkey Kong Country Returns and Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. They're for the 3DS and Wii U and Switch. They're made by Retro Studios, I think. And they have some fun controls, because you play primarily as Donkey Kong, but who you have as your partner gives you like a secondary jump. So like Cranky Kong, you can do a pogo-style jump, kind of like Scrooge McDuck in DuckTales for the NES. Thought there was a secret there. But 3, they changed a lot of the sprite design, and the level design is repetitive. And I get that, you know, old games, they need to reuse assets, so like this being a water level, they just recolor everything, but 3 just feels very repetitive. Also, look at this water. This is not OSHA-compliant water. And Donkey Kong represents OSHA, I've decided, in this whole metaphor of good versus bad in this game. How toxic this water is. It's more toxic than Twitter. Of course Donkey Kong's a Fed. He wears a tie. Yeah, I kind of hate that that logic works too, but we're here now. That way, there's a shark. Squid, the natural predator of the ape. Halfway point. That's good. Yeah, we're rapidly getting into the part of the game that I know less instinctually. Ooh. So close to the exit, I don't want to screw up now. I shouldn't have said something. Yeah, DK is responsive, but even then, like, there is that watery, slow acceleration, like... And controlling your vertical is probably one of the tougher aspects. And sometimes they just like to sideswipe a monkey with a surprise giant spiky thing. Also, I literally just learned about this secret right here, right now. Oh, come on. I got past that. No, a choke point is when we hit a game over. I still have 21 lives. Now, I am actually going to avoid the secret here because I don't want a third ostrich token. Because if I do that, I'll be taken back to the halfway point, and I don't want to do this again. That was a weird slowdown. Shoot. The exit was right there. Oh, that's frustrating. Minecart madness. Yeah. If you thought the other minecart level was hard, I do like that in the second one, the roller coaster levels. For no particular reason. It's, yeah, this place has a carnival. But now the rules of engagement have changed, because you're not jumping with the minecart, you're jumping out of it. And yes, if you're not careful, you can actually miss it when you're jumping out of it. Like, if you get hit and you carry forward, the minecart will stop, but you won't. It's a nice little 2-for-1 combo they designed. Good. Good. That beaver is so rude. Also, I don't know how I just did that in a single try. Blackout Basement. I vaguely remember... Oh, I remember this level. Ah! Makes me want to cry out Wampeters and Grand Falloons. For all you Kurt Vonnegut fans out there. Although, this level is very clearly OSHA compliant. Like, there's bright yellow warning strips on the edge of every platform. There's hand railings. I saw the banana, and I'm sure there's a secret down there, but again, we're not going to hit 101% today. Shout out to Let's Go Blues for hitting the follow button. Oh, also, this enemy is literally just a barrel of toxic waste. And all you have to do is make it smack itself on the ground. And that's it. Make the barrel of toxic waste explode. I think there's a lesson to be held there in eco-warrior-ness, but I'm not sure what it is right now. Okay, this is, I think, my least favorite level, because you have to ride this thing, and if you miss more than one, you can miss up to one per, like, track you're on. For the most part, there are some where you have to get them all. But if you miss, it's just, oh, I have to now wait to die. Yeah, the barrel does take a while to blow up, but I am sure of it. Oh, also, well, it is an auto-scroller. If you go too far forward, it will advance the camera for you. But if you pick up the fuel too early, then you'll run out, and the game will punish you for being too good. Also, here's an example of having run out. Oh, that's right, you just Okay, I've never seen that glitch where you can make Diddy jump off a ledge. That was pretty amazing. Monkey's so upset he just leaps down into the pit of a mine. Don't want to live on this level anymore. And I screwed up. Doesn't matter if you get that fuel because think my main problem with this level is how punishing it is. Like, you know, I think it's okay to punish players a certain degree in games. You know, gotta have some level of difficulty to keep it going. But this one... you just... if you screw up, you have no second chance. In any other level, if you screw up, you lose a Kong, and you still have the other Kong to keep going. So you're punished, but you're not undone. This level's just binary, you succeed or you don't. There's no room for recovery. There we go, got it. And I'm bringing the tire along with me. Oh, that's some slowdown. And I'm actually running this on the stronger of the two Super Nintendos. So, I don't know what the issue is. Sub-Zero, I blame you for that death. Yeah, so there are actually two models of the Super Nintendo. The original, the big square one, and then what you might call a Super Nintendo Mini, or as they called it, the new Super Nintendo. Fans sometimes call it the SNES 2, the SNES Mini. It was a later product, basically like the PlayStation Slim. But it is actually slightly more powerful in its graphics rendering. It's really minute, but it is technically stronger. The trade-off, in addition to make it smaller and cheaper, is... oh, shoot. They took out S-Video and an internal RF modulator. The cartridge slot does not have an eject button. You just have to manually pull them out. And, yeah, but it was like $100 cheaper than a regular Super Nintendo at the time. Or maybe $50, but also slightly more powerful. And I lost again. So it came out very close to the end of the life cycle of the Super Nintendo, like I think a year before the N64 came out, so it didn't really get a ton of press. It's honestly kind of like the Micro Game Boy Advance. A lot of people haven't heard of it. So if you're not like a diehard Super Nintendo fan or collector, odds are you probably could have gone through most of your life and just never even heard of it, period. I just phased through that end. I could jump on the tire in time. Yeah, if you check out my Twitter post for today announcing going live, you'll see the cartridge mounted in the SNES Mini. Oh, they also took out the LED indicator light for power, which sounds strange to us in our modern era, but in the 90s, yeah, that cost money. Dang, those bad kidneys. You think most... What, are you saying like when most Twitch streamers are saying they're using a real card, they're using an emulator? Is that what you mean? Precisely. Well, that may be, but I can guarantee you that this is a real Super Nintendo controller hooked up to a real Super Nintendo with a real Super Nintendo cartridge. It's being captured, it's being passed through an AV to HDMI modulator first, so I can actually capture it, but other than that, it's a completely real and normal cartridge. This one section, it's just gonna really heck up my day. And you know what? There's a good lesson in that. I do think persistence is a good thing, but sometimes taking a break is also a good thing. So I don't think we're gonna be finishing Donkey Kong Country. I don't think we're going to be finishing Donkey Kong Country 1 today, but we'll definitely finish it next time. But I want to make it to either a travel point or a save point, so... Donkey, quit rolling when I don't want you to, please. And yes, I know it's my fault because of the controller. That was a close one. Good. Screwed up the timing there, and thus we're stuck. Yes, as in next week, for the next Retro Tuesday. Gonna push that tire off now. It's too much of a distraction. I didn't want to... the problem is I've been holding this controller for 2 hours now, and my hand's doing that whole get sweaty thing. So my thumb keeps slipping off the Y button and slipping back on, causing it to roll. And we are out of tank depth trouble, thank goodness. Whew. Yeah, Rambi the possum's back. And Rambi's gone. Goodbye. Whoop! Nope, Rambi's gone. Too early. I ran straight into that one. That one is entirely on me. Nope. Screwed that up. You can't have it all. Nope. At least I at the halfway point. Well, I didn't die, so that's the important thing. Okay, I see a Funky's Flight's up there, so if we can beat Misty Mine, we should be able to save by flying back to a previous level. Baloney. Pure weapons grade baloney. Okay, I think we're almost at the end of this level. The massive amount of chompers is obnoxious. Boy, now we get armadillo spawners. Okay, there's the end arrow. Bye, Donkey Kong. key lights. Okay, and there's Candy's save point right after. Let's give it a shot. We got a little time. It's extremely rude of these chompy things to just jump when I jump. It's extremely rude to steal the main character's abilities. Of course they're rude. They're evil. I mean, yeah. Oh! Dingo's fetid kidneys. I jumped right onto that. I saw the eyes and I was like, oh, that's something I can jump on. Nope. It's obnoxious how the barrel makes no dang it! So close. Normally the barrel makes sound, but I think because of the music, the audio track was being used up and wasn't able to produce one as it should. Don't jump into the eyes. One last jumping chomper right there at the exit. So rude. And with that, we hit Candy's save point at a perfect time. So with that, my friends, we are going to call it a day. So thank you so much for tuning in to Let Us Play. Join us this Friday as we look at Disney Dreamlight Valley and the capitalism that is present there, but also the way that these games are very popular right now. These sort of pastoral dream life games. So join us, check that out Friday at 2 o'clock. Don't forget to check out the Discord. Links are below, and thanks for the follows. And hope you all have a great day. Take care.